there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Mixed Media Mayhem, where we're supposed to be doing packaging technique, watercolor, and fiber. It is also Follow a Sketch February with Sandy over at State Goddess. That is her channel. You can also visit her Facebook group, Scrapping Reflections, if you are interested in that. And you can find all of the sketches either on her personal page or in her Facebook group. I'm not sure which one they're posted to. I'm going to have to look at that because I kind of pulled them a little bit ago, and then I'm not really sure which one I pulled them from. Anyway, I've got a piece of paper here that has glasses all over it, documenting me getting some new glasses. Well, I haven't gotten them yet, but I went and picked them out and can't wait to get them so I can stop looking through the very bottom of my glasses. It's very frustrating. Anyway, I am supposed to be doing a little bit of mixed media, so I went ahead and put some gesso on that black and white paper with the glasses, and you can see there's a bunch of vertical strips of paper on the sketch. So I am creating some vertical strips, but mine are going to go on the edge of my paper. I'm not going to do all of the strips that she's got on here. This sketch is from Scrapbook Nerd. It's a great sketch, but for my photos, I kind of decided just to do it this way because I also need to add mixed media for Mixed Media Mayhem. And so that mixed media is going to kind of take the place of the other vertical strips on the layout. So I am trimming everything down so that it's going to fit on a black cardstock. So I will have a black outline all the way around because that torn edge, I didn't want that torn edge to be the final edge of my layout. I want it to have a nice flat edge so when it goes in the page protector you don't see whatever's on the back side. So mounting it onto my black paper is going to work very well for me. I'm also using one of the stitching guides from MK. I believe this is one of the original ones that she had. It might be in the stitching starter set. I really love the pattern on this one, and it's the first time I've actually used it for a whole strip or a whole long line of stuff. It took me a minute to figure out how to actually stitch it. I don't know why I was making it way more confusing than it actually is. It's very simple, but I really love the pattern of it because it's not, it's kind of got the X's that I like, but one side is longer than the other. I guess that's the only way I can explain it. You'll see it in the close-ups at the end. And I just love it. I think it looks fantastic. Okay, so I am using the pad that goes behind to do all of the poking, and I am using my needle minder from MK's shop. So these are all part of the stitching starter set. She has multiple sets of these, so you can get different patterns on the needle minder and whatnot. So I will put a link down below for that in case you're interested in it. And here is where I'm just making it way more complicated than it is to go ahead and do it. I keep going back and forth and going, how am I supposed to do this? And then I was like, why am I making this so much more difficult than it is? I just need to count out where I need to skip a hole and just keep doing an entire line going this at the same slant and then go back and do it, finish the X's going the opposite way. I don't know. Once I got it figured out, as you can see here, it went really fast. My my brain just could not figure it out for a hot minute there. And that could be because I was working on it kind of late. It could also be that, you know, stitching's not my I don't want to say my forte. I can do it. It's not something I have a lot of experience with. Like I don't have a background in doing any stitching. And so some of the stitches are new to me. So yeah, there you have it. But I think it looks really cool. I love it. And I love that the template just makes it really easy to get everything perfectly spaced. So that's fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't know that I make you sit through the whole thing because that's kind of boring watching, but I did recognize that I did not poke some of the holes as thick as I thought I did. And normally it's not an issue, but I'm going through 3 pieces of paper on some of these holes, you guys, where it's, and the the foiled paper is very thick. So when I poked the original hole, it went through the first layer, but it didn't go all the way through the back. And so that's why I went ahead and went back and did some additional stitching or hole poking, because I didn't want to fight with it with my needle. That's just painful on your fingers, right? So I just went back and made the holes. And then one of them I really didn't go through very well, and I almost missed the whole hole completely. So yeah, when it all is said and done, it looks really cool, and I love it. Now, I didn't make you sit through going backwards and doing the whole thing again, because you have to do the stitches the opposing direction. And I just finished it off with a little bit of washi tape on the back to hold the string in place. So I'm liking how that looks. This is going to be the fiber portion of my Mixed Media Mayhem. I have a cut file that I created. Well, actually, no, I didn't create it. It was from Creative Fabrica. I can put a link down below for that if you're interested in it. It just says Talk Nerdy to me. And I mean, it's not like my first foray into glasses here. I've had glasses for several years, but you know, I just decided to go with it and have fun with it. And the glasses that I chose have a little bit of funk to them. They're a little bit different than what I typically get, but still kind of in the same vein, I guess. I don't know. But I really like them, so I'm just going to go with it. So here's my packaging technique, only I'm using an acrylic block, and it wasn't putting enough on there, so now I decided to go in with my paintbrush. So I don't know if that counts as the packaging technique. I started out that way, but then I went in and added a whole bunch more, and I am using watercolor from Shimmers. And this, I believe, is coral. I want to say coral something. Coral reef. I think it's coral reef. But I really like it. It goes really well with the pinky peach color that I have on the right hand side, which I think is really pretty. And it just adds a little bit of softness to the whole thing. So now I'm adding liquid glue all the way around. And because I've got a wonky page with some mixed media, and I've got the stitching on there, I decided to use liquid glue and set some stuff on top so that it will all set up and hold down in place, because I find that the liquid glue just holds better than the ATG does when there's mixed media or stitching involved. Now I am inking up all of the top layer of my letters for my title with some oh goodness, Victorian velvet, I think that's the color I used. I'm about to consult my my swatches. Okay, so it's Tattered Rose, you guys, not Victorian Velvet. Tattered Rose. I knew I wasn't saying the right thing, but yeah, I'm using some Tattered Rose ink on a blending brush just to go ahead and get those all colored up. I kind of went back and forth on whether I should make the background darker and then the foreground lighter, but because I cut the glasses in black, the top layer, I decided I couldn't make the back layer black because the top layer is black unless I went through and recut them. And then if I made the back layer the peachy color, it would blend in with the background that I just did using the shimmers. So it kind of made the decision for me. I don't know. They do show up great, and I really like the way they look. I actually did go over the letters again with a little bit of shimmers, but I wanted them a little bit more bold than what the shimmers would have done by themselves. So that's why they got the Tattered Rose as well as the shimmers, and I think they look really cool. Now, my photo placement, I only have 2 photos, and then I have a area that I'm going to do some journaling in, and that's kind of going off of the sketch a little bit in my placement, you know, kind of having them offset from each other and whatnot. So hopefully you can see where my design choices came from the sketch. Again, I really just use the sketches as a starting off point. I don't always follow along 100%, and that's totally okay. If you just take a look at it, get a kind of a feel for what you want to do and an idea, that's perfectly okay. It's there to inspire you to do whatever you want, and you know, you do you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing me. And I'm kind of layering up my photo at the bottom here because there's quite a lot of nothing in the photo of me. And it's not even the best photo of me. I basically, this was, I don't know, I think I went and got my glasses after work one day and picked them out. And yeah, I'm just not, you know, it's been a long day. I'm looking pretty tired in this photo, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. It's real life, right? You can't be your number one selfies in every photo. Plus, it was kind of weird because I'm like standing in the middle of the place taking a selfie of myself. Like, part of that was to kind of see if I liked the glasses, and part of that was to, document it. So anyway, I have this peachy heart. This came from my traveling journal buddy, the person who sends me all of her stuff. Her name is Trina, and she sends me a little some goodies each month, and this was in the goodies, and it happened to be sitting on my desk, and it was perfect color, so I am using that. And I'm keeping it pretty simple because I feel like between the paper, the stitching, the mixed media, and the cut file, there's a lot going on already. I don't really need to add a ton of layered clusters or anything like that because it's doing a lot of the work for me. Not every layout needs to have everything on it. So pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. It's going to give me a great place to do a little journaling next to the actual glasses. Those are the glasses sitting on top of the form that the girl was filling out to go ahead and put the order in with my prescription in them. And I am looking forward to getting them. So now I'm just doing a sketchy line all the way around the outer 3 sides of the squared off sides of the layout. And I am going to pretty much call it done. I considered doing a little line around those, and I was kind of toying with the idea, but I didn't actually put my pen down and do it. So I think it looks okay, and I hope that you do too. Don't forget to check out everyone else playing along with Follow a Sketch February. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. And you can hit the bell for notifications. You'll get a notification every time I release a new one. There is that awesome stitching. I really, really love it, and I hope you do too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again soon with another one. Bye-bye.